very good morning from Disneyland Paris, where we're here for the Christmas season and of course to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Disneyland Paris. I'm here with Charlotte, who's dressed for the occasion, and it has been a long time since we've been back. It feels like ages, doesn't it? It was May 2015 we were last here, so what, 2.5 years ago since I was last at Disneyland Paris. And a little fascinating fact for you, since I was last here, I've been to every other Disney resort in the world. That's crazy. I mean, check out all our different Disney vlogs, and of course we've got so much to see here at Disneyland Paris. Since I was last here, so many refurbishments have happened to lots of the rides in the park, including Big Thunder Mountain, Star Tours have been refurbished, enhancements to Pirates of the Caribbean, and yeah, I can't wait to see them all. It is great to be stepping back into what is one of the most beautiful theme parks in the world. And here we are, it's early, it's 8:30, because we're stopping in the hotels here at the resort. We're actually staying in Sequoia Lodge and check out our travel vlog to see our room. Oh, every time I walk in here, it gives me goosebumps. It's just amazing, isn't it? Oh, superb. But yeah, because we're stopping at the hotels, we get an extra magic hour. It used to be known as extra magic hours. However, it's now 1 hour, and you get selected rides here in Disneyland Park and also in Walt Disney Studios next door. So when we're in there tomorrow, we'll go and do extra magic hour, because to be honest, the magic hours offering next door is better, isn't it, than here in Disneyland. But we thought we'll come in here today, so of course we can see it, because I do like to traditionally do a full day in Disneyland Park, and that day is going to be today. Look at the Christmas stuff, it looks beautiful. Obviously, it's only Charlotte's second visit to a Disney park. And what do you think's it at Christmas?
Oh, it's so beautiful.
I mean, look at the tree, you can stand underneath it.
Oh, well, yeah.
Of course, we've got the tree lighting ceremony, which takes place on there on a night as well. All the presents underneath. I like the little train what says Disneyland on it. All the snow, all the garland.
Look at all these shows.
Now, that is something what's improved so much since we last came. Entertainment is really on the up here at Disneyland Paris. So much to see, so many shows in both parks. Love the castle twinkling, and you can't really see that well from down here, but all the garlands and the castle have all got a nice twinkle. Walking down Main Street USA, and to be honest, it doesn't seem that busy this morning, does it?
No.
We're here for 5 days, and we're here Monday to Friday, so hopefully we're going to get some quiet riding. Yeah, look at this, gorgeous. There's something about walking down Main Street, and it even snows every so often as well. You can just see where it must have just happened. We must have just missed that. I'm sure we'll capture it at some points. All the Christmas decorations this year are to the colours of the 25th anniversary, which, if you haven't guessed already, is blue and silver. It means you've got some gorgeous window displays, just like that there over the Emporium. It looks amazing. Right, we're going to head up to Fantasyland, because that's where all the attractions are that are open. You've even got Meet Mickey Mouse, which is open, so that's probably a good one to try and do first. And along with that, we'll take you around quite a lot of the different rides and experiences here in Disneyland Park. I am so excited to be back, and of course 25 years of what is one of the most beautiful Magic Kingdom parks in the world. Main Street vehicles are out this morning. Hey, morning.
Way.
Love all the different vehicles, and you got the omnibus and things about as well. Definitely have to have a ride on those over the trip. Yes, join us throughout the day for updates here from Disneyland Paris. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'll tell you what, it's really nice to see Sleeping Beauty Castle again here at Disneyland Paris. It looks gorgeous. It definitely is one of my favourite castles out there. I mean, after seeing Shanghai Disneyland's castle and how huge that is, I wasn't sure how it was going to feel coming back and seeing this castle here in Paris. But I must say, the amount of detail on it, and it is a gorgeous castle, it really is. And obviously you've got all the Christmas lights all on the top there. You can see them a little bit better now we're closer up. We'll make our way inside. I've said this quite a lot this year as I've visited all these other Disney parks, but you've really got to appreciate each and every one for all the differences that they've got, and that's what makes them unique. You wouldn't want them all to be the same. You wouldn't want each Disney park to have the same castles. It's nice how they've got the unique touches. As much as Hong Kong and Disneyland in California are very similar at the moment, they're not going to be soon with the changes being made to the castle in Hong Kong. It means that then every castle out there has got its little touches, and obviously you've got Magic Kingdom in Florida. That castle has got similarities to that as at Tokyo, however it's a little bit of a different colour scheme, and the turrets are different on the sides as well. We are in Fantasyland, and to be honest, it doesn't look too busy. That's what we want.
Hello, Mickey.
Hello, Mickey. Hey. Oh, you look very good today. It's you.
It's you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice, isn't it? Yeah, it's you.
It's you.
There you are. Oh. What a cutie.
You
I
get
a
hug too.
Oh. Oh, here we are. We're going to have a photo. See you in a minute. We've just met Mickey Mouse.
That was such a nice start to the day.
What a fantastic
That
meet and
was
greet
so
that was.
cool.
We were in there quite a long time, weren't we? That was really good. Oh, he liked your top,
He
didn't
liked
he?
my top.
Where did you get that from for the viewers?
Primark, £8.
Primark. It was actually £8, was
Yeah.
it? Primark, £8. There you go. Right, we're going on Peter Pan's flight now, just round the corner here in Fantasyland. We'll see you on the ride. Run Dumbo, the flying elephants flying over Fantasyland. Here we go, all the way up. Beautiful views of the castle. Gorgeous. It's a Small World, looks really nice over there. I've not even seen that since they repainted the exterior. Woo, just controlled by a little lever just here.
Sliding all around.
Oh no. Not very busy at all this morning for Extra Magic Hour. No, I do think it works out better actually. It means you get a little bit of a line on the morning, and as you'll see tomorrow, we get to do some of the big rides over in Walt Disney Studios. Beautiful. Always enjoyed Dumbo ever since I was a kid. Ooh,
Oh,
airtime.
did you like that? What?
Charles giving us some airtime. Don't know why I did an American accent then. What's she doing?
Getting you some airtime.
Yeah. Good old ride that was.
Vous n'avez rien oublié ainsi jusqu'à l'arrivée de votre tasse. En descendant, vérifiez que vous n'avez rien oublié à bord. Veuillez rester assis jusqu'à l'arrivée complète de votre tasse. En descendant, vérifiez que vous n'avez rien oublié à bord. Dirigez-vous vers la sortie la plus proche. Nous vous souhaitons une bonne journée à Disneyland Paris.
After a wonderful ride on the teacups, we're here on Carousel de Lancelot, and who are we doing it for?
We're doing it for you, Chris Franklin.
Chris Franklin's Carousel. I think this is the one. I think he likes it because you've got Big Nelly round here. There she is, look. Big Nelly. I do like the carousel though, to be honest. It is nice. And there you go. On these flat rides at Disneyland, you do get quite a short cycle. It's mainly to keep the queues to a minimum, obviously, because you've got a lot of people coming through, even in extra magic hours. Everyone around us here is a hotel guest in one of the hotels here at Disneyland. So yeah, it just goes to show how popular this resort is, and also why the Disney parks need to make sure the rides are running to the maximum throughputs. Still very quiet how it is when you come in the summer though. Lovely. Favourite time to come to Disneyland Paris?
Oh, it's the Christmas shop.
Yeah, Christmas shop. Obviously this is here all year round inside Sleeping Beauty Castle. However, we have extra stuff that comes out for Christmas in all the other different shops here at Disneyland Paris. I do love the baubles. We've got a good collection of baubles at home. I have to get one from this trip, hopefully find one with the 25th on. I do love the decor inside. All the shops here at Disneyland Paris, they're very elaborate, and as much as Disney do really nice shops across the world, I think the shops in Disneyland Paris are probably the nicest and have got the most detail. Very classy. What we got here? Oh, that's quite nice, isn't it? Now, they are expensive when it comes to all this sort of stuff. I mean, how much are they? Just one of those?
$7.99.
$7.99. Getting expensive. But I do love stuff like this. For some of these baubles and ornaments, you are looking at some around 15 euros. Yeah, it's quite expensive. I really like the Mickey gingerbread up there. Don't think he's for sale though, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll have a little look around the gift shops later on, and we'll also be doing a separate video looking at all the merchandise for Christmas and the 25th anniversary. Now, as I mentioned back at the start of the vlog, Disneyland Paris has gone through many different refurbishments since I was last here 2.5 years ago. One of those being the beautiful Big Thunder Mountain Railroad.
And it's opened early.
Yay, and here it is. Look at that. It looks gorgeous. Is it open, is it?
Yeah, it's open.
Oh, brilliant. That's what we want. Yeah, it's really interesting, the new setup for Extra Magic Hour. I mean, it's just gone 9:30, but it seems they've just let the public in now that Extra Magic Hour has ended, and some things have opened early. It was the same in Fantasyland as well. It means that all them rides that were open for the hour, anybody can just get on from 9:30. So that's a bonus, really. I think it worked better. Look at this, it looks amazing. So obviously they've completely redone all the rock work there, cleaned it all up. They even replaced the trees because Tony Baxter, who did a lot of the design in here from Walt Disney Imagineering, he was talking about how the trees were way too big. Obviously Disney like to do things, to make them look bigger. So obviously that actually isn't that tall, but the way they do it and all the trees and all the planting around it makes it look a lot bigger than what it is. So they completely replanted all the trees around it, and it's now also got the explosive finale on there as well. Looks really nice, that does. Beautiful. Right, we'll make our way around to the wildest ride in the wilderness.
Woohoo!
You love this one, don't you, Charlotte?
I absolutely love it.
Doesn't seem that busy though, considering now that it's open to the general public. That's the beauty of coming. Little tip for you, get yourself out here at Christmas, and if you are coming, don't come sort of, late December, mid-December. You want to be coming the end of November, first couple of weeks of December, sorry. And it will be a lot quieter than if you come in the week leading up to Christmas. Off we go on Big Thunder Mountain. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Obviously with this one, it starts off with a drop straight under the lake. Here we go. Woo! Whee! Oh, everything looks so fresh. Manor! Woo! Oh, wow. Wow. Say hi to the donkeys. Hey! You can really tell they've done a lot of work to this. Tight, folks. Into the best head chopper on the ride. And now it's time to see the explosive finale, brand new projection mapping. What a really good job they've done of that. Now it's time for the return under the lake. Here we go. Woo! good. Running lovely that was. Beautiful. BTM. Wow, what a fantastic job Disneyland Paris have done on the refurbishment of Big Thunder Mountain. It looks absolutely gorgeous, and I thought to see it from its best perspective off-ride, we've come for a ride on the Molly Brown, the beautiful boat that goes all the way around Big Thunder Mountain, so we can really appreciate all the work that's been done. It looks gorgeous, it's running really well. Securing its place now as my favourite Big Thunder Mountain, if it wasn't already before. I mean, I love them all. I really like in California, I've got all the different buildings in the queue line, like the saloon and stuff like that. But in terms of the actual ride, and now you've got the explosive finale on here as well, really, really adds to the experience. It's gorgeous, it really is. And obviously with this coaster, the fact you've got the station just over there, it passing underneath the water onto the island just here, and then back underneath. It is fantastic. Obviously, with this version of Big Thunder Mountain, it was here 25 years ago when the park opened in 1992. With the other versions of the ride, Magic Kingdom and Disneyland, you know, they weren't there when the park opened. They were done as later additions. And again, quoted from Tony Baxter here, but they wanted to make sure that this here, with it being the most popular ride now in Frontierland, all the Disney parks around the world. Obviously you've got Splash Mountain and stuff, for example, but Big Thunder Mountain here is the staple ride in Frontierland, and it works really well in the middle just there. Obviously at the other Disney parks you've got Tom Sawyer Island there in the middle, but here it works really well. You get some fantastic views from on the Molly Brown. So we just had a wonderful ride there on the Molly Brown, one of my favourites at all the Disney parks. I love going on the riverboats, they're just really nice to see, and especially in California, if you ever go out there, make sure you check out the sailing ship Columbia. Absolutely gorgeous boat, what goes all the way around Frontierland. It is gorgeous, it really is. Another thing what's gorgeous though is Phantom Manor. We love this, don't we?
Yeah.
It's another one of Charlotte's favourite. Bear in mind, she's never done your favourite dark ride after? Symbolica, that's Efteling. This is gorgeous. Obviously, it's amazing how they hide the big show building, what this ride system is in. Obviously, you've got this beautiful building at the front, the beautiful facade with the stretching room in, and then obviously you make your way across into a much larger show building behind just here. Phantom Manor is actually going to be closing for quite a bit during 2018 whilst it has its refurbishments, but to be honest I don't think it looks in a bad state anyway inside. Maybe the exterior here needs a bit of work, but it kind of fits anyway, doesn't it, with it being a spooky theme? Spooky, right, let's go get spooky on Phantom Manor. Le Phantom. It's your favourite.
Oh, pardon, je ne voulais pas vous effrayer. Continuons la visite. Il y a encore beaucoup de choses à découvrir. Alors, gardez votre sang-froid et restez groupés. Je serai là pour vous.
The party will commence over. If you
It's always good to get back on Phantom Manor. I have missed that, and it's the soundtrack on there what does it for me. Obviously, on the Haunted Mansion, you got a different soundtrack, and also you've got the talking throughout the ride. And as much as I like that, it's nice on here to get back on it and just have that relaxing music as you're going around on it. It is such a relaxing, enjoyable experience, and something that I really enjoy here at Disneyland Paris. I look forward to seeing what it looks like at the end of next year once it's had its refurbishments, because I'm really impressed so far with what we've seen from the park in terms of the refurbs. Big Thunder Mountain looks amazing. Can't wait to see It's a Small World. That's had work done to it since I was last here. Star Tours as well. The adventures continue now. It was the last one that needed doing, and finally you go on it now and it's the adventures continue. So we'll go and check that out. Right, who are we going to go and meet now?
Going to meet Woody!
Woody! Is he there?
Yeah.
Here we are. Doesn't look too busy around here actually. Just Woody on his own, is it, this one? No Bullseye. Oh, we love Bullseye, don't you? He's in the case, isn't he, back in the room?
Yeah.
Oh, Bullseye. There we are. Have to meet Woody and have a photo with Woody.
Oh my God, he's got a snake in his boot.
I got a snake in my boot.
Lots and lots of snakes.
Woody! Hey, he's trying to scare you. Hi, Woody. Oh, hang on. There we go. Just change the camera over. Here we go, we're having a photo. Whee. Here we are then, back on Main Street, USA, where it's starting to snow. So magical at Christmas time. So magical! Another thing that I've really missed about Disneyland Paris is the beautiful arcades that run down either side of Main Street USA, and of course home to Casey's Corner.
The one and only.
What we got?
Cheese dog.
The cheese dog, but hang on a minute, look at the cheese dog.
Smaller.
It's
Very
smaller. In 2
Very
years it's shrunk. I would go as far to say they're half the size
Yeah,
as what they were before. And they're what, the same price as what they were?
They're a bit more expensive.
Bit more expensive. Well, you got the cheese dog and some French fries. What do you think of the cheese dog?
Divine.
Cheese dog, divine. Very nice. Heading over now into Discoveryland to go and watch our first stage show. We're off to go and see Mickey's Christmas Big Band, which is held in Videopolis, which is the venue just here on the left-hand side. How amazing it is to see Space Mountain again. It looks gorgeous, it really does. And of course, we've got Hyperspace Mountain to try out, and I'll take you on for the ride and share our thoughts on that later on in the vlog, so make sure you stay tuned. It looks gorgeous though, Discoveryland, all the steampunk feel around here, Jules Verne. It is really nice. Buzz Lightyear laser blast just off there to the left. Hyperspace Mountain. I'm not too keen on the whole idea of Hyperspace Mountain. Before Shambhala at Portaventura, which was my #1 for many years, Space Mountain Mission 2 was actually my top coaster. Because I love dark coasters, and the fact that there's so much packed into the building over there, I really do enjoy it. So I hope that I enjoy Hyperspace Mountain, but it's more about the fact it's had new trains, and I'm expecting it to be a lot smoother as well on there now, so I look forward to riding that. To make our way into Videopolis, beautiful venue. It's nice to see that it's got a proper big show in here again. It's a gorgeous area, and even nicer at night around here in my opinion. It all looks so fresh. Disneyland Paris is looking great, it really is. Right, we'll see you inside.
full, and the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It has no signs of stopping, and I brought lots of corn for popping.
As you saw there, just from the highlights of footage, you've just seen the Mickey's Christmas Big Band over in Videopolis. That was absolutely fantastic. It's got to be one of the best stage shows that they've ever put on here at Disneyland Paris, if not the best stage show. I say that, I've not yet seen Mickey and the Magician over in Walt Disney Studios. That's coming up tomorrow, but you can definitely see that entertainment has got a big focus here at Disneyland Paris. So much going on. It was 10 out of 10 show. I say highlights, I wanted to film the whole thing. I might have to go back another day and do a video of everything in that and put it up as a separate video on the channel, because that was stunning. The lighting and the fact you've got the actual band there, the orchestra, yeah, it was brilliant. It was really, really good. Fantastic costumes as well. I really liked how the interaction between Mickey and Minnie in that show, it was brilliant. It was quite romantic for them two in there. They had a lot of time together in the show. I just thought it was genuinely fantastic. Charlotte's down here enjoying a Mickey, what is it, meringue? A Mickey meringue, how's that?
Divine.
And what did you think to the show?
It was amazing.
It was really good, wasn't it? Some really good Christmas tunes in there. I thought the singing was brilliant as well. It was snowing. We had Goofy in there as well. Or Dingo, as apparently is known in France. Yeah. And now we're on Main Street, USA, ready for Mickey's Christmas parades. I'm not too sure which way this comes, actually. Do you know? Does it come down or up Main Street? It comes down, does it? Oh, I thought it might come up. I don't know. We'll soon find out. Not really seen much from this year, so I'm looking forward to seeing it. And again, I'll show you some more highlights. There is so much entertainment now here at Disneyland Paris. It's fantastic. I mean, we've got the brand new for 2017 Disney Stars on Parade coming up later on. Again, I'll show you some highlights of that. And Disney Illuminations, which is the replacement to Disney Dreams. We're going to get to see that tonight as well. And it's going to be interesting to see how that is compared to Disney Dreams. Here we go, the announcement's playing. It's time for the parade. So I'll show you a few minutes of highlights from here on Main Street, USA.
The spring and the fall, winter is my favorite season of all. The frost on the windows and the chill in the air. Christmas is the time to meet the fall.
Together as one and join in the fun.
What do you think of the parade?
So
That was brilliant, wasn't it? Entertainment here is amazing. It is brilliant. Some of the best Disney shows and entertainment I've ever seen at all the parks. It's great to see that this is so close to home. Christmas is amazing here at Disneyland Paris. You've got Duffy on the back as well. Duffy! Over at the Asia Disney parks, Duffy's so big. He's just as big as Mickey over there. Well, that was brilliant. The floats are amazing. And what really makes that for me is the soundtrack. How good is the soundtrack? Yeah, it's a really, really good soundtrack. I only showed you a little bit of footage there. The whole parade is about 8 minutes. So I will put that up as a separate video here on our channel. So make sure you check that out when it goes online. Right, let's head back into Discoveryland and check out Hyperspace Mountain. We'll see you over there. I mean, it's been years since I last rode Space Mountain. When we were last here in what, June, May? It was May, wasn't it? 2015. It's crazy to think that trip, it was closed. It was the trip before that I last got to ride on Space Mountain Mission 2. And as I mentioned earlier on in the vlog, before Shambhala, it was my #1 coaster. I love indoor coasters, and this will be Charlotte's first time getting to experience Space Mountain. Like, how do you feel?
Excited.
This is it.
New cred.
Space Mountain, yeah, new credit for Charlotte. And this is beautiful, it really is. I can't wait to see it inside. Obviously, Hyperspace Mountain is more of an overlay. They've done a lot of work for the track. Apparently it's a lot smoother, it's had brand new trains, it's got different audio on there, brand new sound system, and obviously the projections inside have been updated as well. Whoa, you know, the coaster going round. I'm so excited just to see what they've done. Am I going to like it with the Hyperspace Mountain overlay? Probably not as much as Mission 2, but who knows, it might not be as bad as I think. I'm just not a massive fan of Star Wars, you know, I liked it with the whole Jules Verne thing, and I know the original Space Mountain was even better than Mission 2, but for me, Mission 2, the soundtrack, was what really made the ride, so we'll see how it is. 5-minute wait though, and we'll see you on the ride. I don't think you're going to see much on the on-ride footage, but I'll take the GoPro along anyway. As we are at Disney and on-ride filming is permitted. So we'll see you on the ride. We'll have a look in the station first, but yeah, I'm a little bit scared just to think, oh, you know, is it going to be as good as what it was? We'll soon find out, but hopefully it'll be really smooth. I've heard good things. There we go. So we've just come off Hyperspace Mountain. You know what? I'm pleasantly surprised by what they've done with it. And I must firstly start by talking about the actual ride system itself. So take away the whole hyperspace for a moment. Let's talk about the actual ride. That was a lot smoother than what it used to be. It was getting to the point where it was a bit unbearable. I mean, I used to come here when it was on magic hours for 2 hours and literally have about 30 rides on it. You might remember from the first vlog I ever did on Theme Park Worldwide when I came here with my mum. And I used to just keep going round and round on Space Mountain Mission 2. And you know what? I am really pleasantly surprised with what they've done to it. Firstly, so much smoother. The new train design is great. However, there's no Star Wars on the train, which to me suggests it's either going to go back to being Space Mountain or another version, maybe Mission 3, back to Mission 2, who knows. The actual Star Wars stuff, don't get me wrong, it didn't ruin the ride for me. It was actually really good. The only thing I don't really like about the overlay is the Hyperspace Mountain sign out the front. I just don't think it works with all the Jules Verne. But overall, the effects in there were good. In terms of the overlay, Hyperspace Mountain overlay, I thought it was done a lot better in California. I mean, here you can see the screens and things a lot more. It wasn't quite as good. But in terms of Space Mountain, it's still, you know, an amazing version, isn't it? It was fantastic. I enjoyed it. I didn't think I'd be coming off surprised like that. I am. You know, it was good.
Really good.
Yeah, it was Charlotte's first time. You didn't get to see Mission 2.
So obviously I didn't see it before it was done.
Yeah.
I really
What did you enjoy about
It
it?
was just dead smooth.
Yeah, and the inversions on there as
Yeah.
well.
I like my dark coasters, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you enjoyed like Vogel Rock and stuff at F-Telling,
Yeah.
didn't you? All like the dark coasters.
Da-da-da-da-da.
But yeah, like, this is far more superior, and it's gorgeous from outside. The exterior of Space Mountain here in Paris. I just hope that one day, who knows, maybe we got Season of the Force coming up next year. Maybe after Season of the Force, this is going to go back to just being Space Mountain, and I'd love that. And I know there's a lot of people who love Disneyland Paris that would love that too. But don't get me wrong, it was a good experience. I'm quite surprised. I thought it was going to come off and be a bit like, I didn't like that at all. Bit of a theme clash. But you know what? It was good, and I enjoyed it. But I do look forward to the day when we go back on it just as Space Mountain. Beautiful. Okay then, now this looks very different than when I was last here. Obviously, Star Tours was the only version of this ride left in the world to not be updated to the Adventures Continue. That has now changed, and here we are. It looks awesome. So you've got the entrance just over there, and if you remember, you've got the jet which is on the top there, which used to be at the entrance. Now you've got this beautiful new modern structure with all blue LED lights in there. I'm not too sure if you can see that very well in the daytime, but at night I'm sure that looks gorgeous. You got the exit over there, and before you used to have to come out the exit through an arcade and then into the gift shop, which was just here. Well, you didn't have to go in the gift shop, but if you wanted to go into the gift shop, that is. Obviously, it's Disney, all rides end in the gift shop, like they do now, so they've ripped out the arcade, put a gift shop in there, and they've turned this into a meet and greet just here, where you can meet Darth Vader, I believe, inside there.
Darth Vader, mate.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So it used to be the shop, and now it's the meet and greet. 5-minute queue of Star Tours, the Adventures Continue. Basically, they've put 3D on it. The video can change each time. There's loads of different versions of it, and they've updated throughout the queue line as well. So we'll head inside. Not really much point in me filming on ride with this one, with it being in 3D, but I'll show you a few shots of inside, and then we'll come off and give you a review. But genuinely, this is a massive improvement at all the other parks, so I'm really expecting the same from this one, really. See you when we come off.
Cacher des gun-guns. Puis, louez un pongo et emmenez toute votre famille à la découverte du cœur mystérieux de la planète. Quoi que vous cherchiez, vous le trouverez sur Manor.
I am always vigilant. That's right. I don't fiddle around.
Keep it moving and no funny business. There's one kind of business I don't like.
It's a trap. So we've just come off Star Tours, the Adventures Continue, and you know what? I really enjoyed that. As you all know, I'm not a massive fan of Star Wars, but I'm glad to see that that's been upgraded. As an overall package, it looks really good. The video on there was great as well, a different one to what I've seen before. I know a few days back there was a new one that launched, or partial video that launched, or something like that. I don't really follow it all that much with Star Wars stuff, but I really enjoyed it. It was good. It felt like a lot longer ride as well to versions that I've seen previously. Just overall, it feels a lot more slick, like all the blue lighting everywhere. It just looks very fresh, everything around it. And even out here, they've redone all the flooring. The Star Traders Boutique, that's loads better than coming down into an arcade. And obviously it's loads better for Disney's profits as well, because you exit into the gift shop. I haven't mentioned that yet. But yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. You like that? Yeah, you couldn't really see a lot. You had some Mickey ears in front of you, didn't you, on that one? But obviously with it being 3D...
I like the screen quality so much better than what it used to be.
It is, isn't it? It's a lot more modern, a lot more fresh. And yeah, it is. And what have you got here? Have you bought them from a Disney shop, have you?
No, would you like to see them on?
Yeah, go on, see them on. But where did you get them from then?
I got them from Claire's.
From Claire's, a lot cheaper than what you can get them at Disney.
About £7.
I say that, they don't sell them ones here, do they?
Stars and all.
Yeah, they've got stars cars on. But I think we're going to have a little look inside the meet and greet. I don't think it's too busy, so we'll potentially go and see Darth Vader if it's not too busy. Is that all? Literally just that?
Yeah.
Bear in mind it's got all this queue line outside. To me, that seems like a good option. So we'll go and see Darth Vader. And honestly, this is one of the most terrifying things ever. Me and Alex did it in California, and oh my God.
You're going to be scared?
You'll love it. Let's go and see Vader. Bear in mind, this used to be a gift shop as well. Let's see what it looks like now inside. I bet it looks a lot different. 10 minutes.
10 minutes to me. We've got a good spray. We've got a water spray. Come on. I've got to come out. Come on. Let it be cool.
Oh my God.
Come on,
You don't want to mess with him. That's got to be the best meet and greet we've done of the day for me. Out of the 3 we've done, Vader was brilliant. And how tall is he? Like,
I felt really intimidated.
it's crazy, but the
So
cast member in there was also building up the atmosphere, wasn't she?
Gave
Like,
Disney like a dark theme.
yeah, like the audio in there, and I didn't actually film us having the photos taken, obviously, but I showed you a bit of footage of him there, and oh, he's so intimidating.
Massive.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. Got to be my favourite meet and greet we've done today. Even though, like I said, I'm not a massive fan of Star Wars, going and seeing Vader,
Yeah.
brilliant.
It's a nice
Yeah,
thing to do.
fantastic. Right, here we go, time for It's a Small World. It's just been closed last week whilst I've been getting ready for Christmas. Because at Christmas it has a different soundtrack, and then you've got all different clothes what go on to the various dolls throughout it. I love It's a Small World. It's one of my favourite Disney dark rides. It's a classic, and it's had the facade painted since the last came. Obviously 2 years ago, that didn't look like that on the outside. It's got some more like turquoise and blue on there. There we are, 2:45. We've got a 10-minute wait for Small World. TikTok. I like this at Christmas. I always remember coming with my mum again, you know, and riding this at Christmas and having loads of rides on it. It's just a special moment for me, it really is. It's a small world after all. So many different versions out there in the world, and in terms of the facade, definitely the biggest and most impressive, this one. Let's go! After a wonderful ride then on It's a Small World, which I must say is looking really nice in there. Obviously I prefer it at Christmas. I think there's a lot more variety to it in terms of the audio, and I like all the extra stuff what they put on the dolls. It looks great in there, and so much work goes into it, so much thought goes into that attraction at Christmas time. And the other refurbishments they've done in there, it looked really fresh actually. Everything was working that I could see. The lighting looked like it had been improved in quite a few places. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's one of my favourite places inside Fantasyland, this. Casey Jr. And of course you've got Le Père de Canne de Feu, which is next door as well. What's it called?
Le Père de Canne de Feu.
No, you're getting it wrong.
No!
No, I don't know. I'd say either, to be honest. Something like that. I'll just read the sign. Yeah, it's a really nice area of Fantasyland. But yeah, I can hear the Disneyland Railroad. Because there's so much to do here in Disneyland Park, we decided that we're going to be doing 2 vlogs. So it's a bit of a bonus. My plan was to do just one today, but there's been that much stuff to see, that many shows, that much entertainment, that it is going to be a 2-day vlog from this park and a 1-day vlog from Walt Disney Studios next door. So yeah, it's a bonus for you guys. You're going to get another vlog, we'll get a day 2 vlog, and in that one, I'm going to save Disney Stars on Parade for then, and also Disney Illuminations as well. Obviously, we're going to watch them tonight, but then I'll save putting the footage in and our reactions to our day 2 vlog. So for the rest of today, we'll do a few more rides, head over to Adventureland to go and see Pirates of the Caribbean, see the upgrades to that, which I'm looking forward to. Probably do Indiana Jones, have a little walk around Adventure Isle, and then head down onto Main Street, get a bit of footage, and then wrap up this day 1 vlog. So join us for a day 2 vlog at some point in the next few days, where we'll check out Disney Stars on Parade and Illuminations, both new for the 25th anniversary. Right, let's go on Casey Jr.
You can go on about you, sir.
Love the outfits on the cast members around here. Off we go on Casey Jr. And you might have noticed we're sitting backwards. There's only 2 seats on the ride, and we're on them. I like it on the back. It just makes it a bit more quirky, a bit more fun. Beautiful views down there. Of the Père de Canne de Feu. Junior's back. Aladdin's cave down there. Aladdin. It's a very picturesque area of the park, this. I do really like it. There's everybody else sitting forward. We should do this on the Runaway Mine train back home. Beautiful. There we are, Casey Jr. Here we go, it's time for a Shawn favourite now, Pirates of the Caribbean, and I'm looking forward to seeing the upgrades that have been made. Captain Jack Sparrow himself is now featured in numerous locations inside the ride, along with various other enhancements inside here, and new animatronics as well. I've already noticed a bit of different audio outside, and I'm looking forward to getting on this. I absolutely love it. It's a brilliant version of Pirates of the Caribbean. I mean, no matter which version I ride, I love them all to bits. Obviously Shanghai's version with the screens is so advanced, and what an amazing experience it is. But I love the classic feel that you've got inside the other versions of the ride. Loads of new fake cobwebs in here. You can tell already it's had a bit of a clean up, bit of a spruce. Charlotte loves Pirates of the Caribbean. It's one of your favourites, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, there's some great dark rides out there, but Disney do the best. Like, obviously Symbolica F-Telling being an exception, because that is like stunning. Where are you going? An exception, but you know, 99% of the time Disney do the best dark rides out there in the world. That's why I was so surprised by Symbolica. I knew it was going to be good, but God, check out the vlog from F-Telling where we ride that. You'd think Disney would have built that, I tell you. Alright, let's get on board. A pirate's life for me.
Si vous êtes assez téméraire, déraisonnable pour affronter une malédiction antique, eh bien avancez.
Cette folie polie de capitaine Jack Sparrow ne mettra jamais la main dessus. Tais-toi, petit. Je l'ai bien eu, parole de pirate. Tu peux toujours chercher capitaine Jack Sparrow.
Rascals and scoundrels, villains and knaves, they got me on the job. But devils and blacks are really bad eggs, they got me on the job.
So we just stepped off Pirates of the Caribbean and we're now inside the caves of Adventure Isle. Wow, I'm really impressed with that. I mean, I loved it before, but the enhancements in there, it's really made it more of an experience in there. At first, when they announced that they were going to be putting in Jack Sparrow, before I'd even seen it over in America, because obviously, you know, I hadn't been over there at that point when it was rumoured it was going to come here. Yeah, you know what, I thought, oh, maybe it's going to take away from some of the scenes. It really doesn't. The quality of that animatronic is brilliant. It really is. And yeah, I just enjoyed it a lot. Do you like it?
I love Pirate.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
It's even better with the enhancements.
It is, isn't it? I mean, he looks great, especially on the end scene and when he's peering out of the little barrel as well.
Really good animatronics.
Yeah, it is, yeah, really good quality animatronics. I love these caves at Adventure Isle. Really nice. You've got the suspension bridge out there as well. Unfortunately, that's undergoing a bit of maintenance work at the moment. But this is a very underrated part of Disneyland Paris, in my opinion. Like, you walk through here and this is basically, instead of having Tom Sawyer Island, you've got this just here to walk around, and then you've got the fortress on the entrance to Frontierland. It's actually quite creepy in here, especially when you walk around here at night. All the treasure over there. But it was really good. You could tell how a lot of it, lighting-wise, had been improved. The fire effects have been improved in there, like the fake fire on the screens. That looked really good. Just overall, it was enhanced a lot more. And yeah, another solid addition. I must admit, Disneyland Paris is running. I came here years and years ago when my parents first brought me, and this trip is my favourite visit I've ever had to Disneyland Paris. I really feel like the park is on the up, and obviously it's 100% owned by the Walt Disney Company now. It's very exciting to see what the future holds, and hopefully some new attractions will come in. They're refurbishing everything they've got at the moment, and then hopefully we'll see some new additions. Here we go then. Welcome to Indiana Jones. Temple of Peril. Do love the fire effects out the front you've got there as well. Can't see them that well in the daytime though. At night it looks amazing, like all the flickering on the footpath created by those. Pretty much an identical ride in Tokyo Disney Sea, so check out the vlog from there. However, at the front here it's got like all steps and it's got all flame effects all the way down it. It looks amazing. And it's only on a 5-minute wait. Me personally, it's one of my least favourite rides here. I won't want to wait more than 10 minutes for it. That's my cut-off really for Indiana Jones. So we'll get on board, let's go.
Up we go, on the lift hill, Indiana Jones. There's the loop. As it says on the sign, a 360-degree loop. It's a well-themed coaster, don't get me wrong, at least there's a lot to look at whilst you're going round. Quite an intense loop this one as well. There we go. Indy. That time. There we go, sharp brakes at the end of that one. You alright? No. To be honest, it looks a lot rougher off ride than it is on ride. It's not too bad at all, that. Not a bad coaster. Wouldn't wait more than 10 minutes for it, really.
Whee! How was your ride then on Indiana Jones? Yeah, well, it's not as rough though on ride as it looks. When you stand in the queue and you hear it jolting about.
It's not as bad on ride.
Yeah, it's not too bad, is it? I like your hat. How much are those ones?
It's a goofy hat.
Goofy!
This
goofy.
hat
Oh, in the mirror there. Hello.
No price.
No price on it?
It is $21.99.
Whoa, it's a bit pricey just for a hat. There we are, we're coming towards the end then of our day one vlog here from Disneyland Paris. Like I say, I will be doing another vlog from here when we're in the park on Thursday. So make sure you check it out. We'll watch Stars on Parade and also Illumination. So it's been a little while since I last spoke to you. We've been on quite a few more rides here at Disneyland Park. It's not been too busy actually today. We've got quite a bit in. Obviously it's been nice to see all the rides that have had the refurbishments and more to come in terms of rides when we come back and do our day 2 vlog from Disneyland Park. Anyway, this is the last thing I'm going to show you in this vlog. It is the Christmas tree lighting ceremony. It's something what they've done for years now here at Disneyland Paris. And I think it's a really nice little show. This used to get really busy around here. I suppose when it gets close to Christmas it will be. We'll nip in just around the side next to the Emporium. It takes place on this stage just here. They wheel it out, the show happens, and then off it goes. Just in time for Illuminations. The nighttime spectacular. So this is a little show. The characters come out and light up the big Christmas tree here on Town Square. It looks absolutely gorgeous all around Main Street. Yes, I'll show you a couple of minutes of footage before we wrap up this vlog here from Disneyland Paris. Tomorrow at Walt Disney Studios and back in Disneyland on Thursday.
And you're celebrating the season even more, Minnie.
Say, how about we all have a traditional holiday sing-along?
Oh, j'adore chanter les chansons de Noël.
C'est une de mes traditions préférées aussi.
Well, what are we waiting for? Here's one I think everyone will know.
Chantez avec nous, tout le monde.
Please, sing along with us. Yes,
Chantez le plus fort possible.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleigh song tonight. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Merry Christmas!
Happy holidays, everyone! My name's Graham Goose!
J'adore Noël.
Knock on the bells, swing silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing the cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
Oh, que c'est beau.
Fa la la, fa la la la. Fa la la, fa la la la. May all your dreams come true. Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, thy candles shine so brightly. Fa la la, fa la la, jingle all the
Joyeux Noël à tous.
Happy holidays, everyone!
Merry Christmas!
Au revoir.
Bye now!
À bientôt.
Happy holidays! Would you look at that? You guys look like you had one great day. And gee, I know I sure did. And since you had such a fun day, I hope you had a time too. Bob Duck said he can't wait to see you again. But I guess that can't happen until we say goodbye first. So, well, a bientôt, and we'll see you real soon. So, how was your day today, pal? Pretty good. What was that? Oh, really good. Well, what do you know? So was mine. Hey, everybody. You know what my favorite part about today was? Saying hi to so many of my pals and meeting so many new ones, too. Yep, I love seeing my pals. Like you. And you. And you, too. Oh, and you, and you, and you, and you, and, well, all of you. Aw, gee.
And there we have it, we've come to the end of our first full day here at the Christmas event and of course the 25th anniversary of Disneyland Paris. What a beautiful day we've had here in Disneyland Park. It's been great to get back inside and see all the refurbishments, see the Christmas shows and just generally be back here at my favourite time of year. I love the Christmas event. I loved it when I was last here a few years ago and I really feel like the event has just kept getting better and better, and this year, after having a gap for a few years, this year the event is absolutely outstanding. It really is. So much entertainment inside and so much to see, and there's so much more for us to see. That's why I'm doing another vlog later this week from the trip, so stay tuned for our day 2 vlog where we'll check out Merry Stitchmas show. Along with that, we'll check out the new additions for the 25th anniversary, Disney Stars on Parade and also Disney Illuminations as well. So make sure you tune into that one if you want to see those shows, and I will also be putting up a separate video from each of the shows here at Disneyland Paris on our channel. Anyway, highlights of today for Charlotte.
Big Band.
Mickey's Big Band.
Yeah.
Do you like that one? Yeah. It's a brilliant show, wasn't it?
I really liked it.
Yeah. Well, anything else that you've enjoyed today?
Getting back on the rides and seeing everything again, it's nice to be back.
It's been lovely, hasn't it? Big Thunder Mountain looks amazing. Pirates looks amazing. Star Tours, I enjoyed that today as well. What a fantastic day. They're all my highlights. There's so much. We've just been here for Christmas with Charlotte and, of course, seeing the 25th anniversary. Stay tuned for our next Disney vlog, which will be from Walt Disney Studios, the park next door, and we'll be back in Disneyland Park in a couple of days' time for another vlog. Thank you very much for watching, and that means it's time to cue those credits. See you later, guys, from Disneyland Paris.